Yo, what is up, everyone? It's your boy Tyler. Welcome to another episode of Draw and Talk. Today we have our creator Hangout, and we are drawing Deadpool as was picked in the card deck last week. And so we have some awesome creators on the show. We got Brad, Pencil for Life. Follow him on YouTube and Twitter. We got Coffee here. Coffee, how you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
Great. We got Eric Baumgard, first time drawn with us, but he was the very first person to be a guest on the show. So Eric, thanks so much for being on.
Thanks for having me.
And then we also got my boy Justin. Justin, how you doing? Justin's audio is struggling.
You need to pump up the volume on him.
Still quiet?
Okay, I can hear you a little bit. I'll fix it. And then everyone, if you want to join in and draw with us, I put the link in the chat. So I see we got Sean Barber here. Sean Barber, what up, brother? How you doing, Sean? How you doing? If you want in on the show, dude, and just want to come in and talk about a book and draw with us, hit that link in and you can get on. So yeah, guys, we're gonna be drawing Deadpool. We all know the rules, but we'll say it again. We get 1 hour to draw Deadpool, and then after that, we will just show them off, and then that'll be the end of the show. So we're just here to have a good time. It's no competition. It's just you want to
slow down.
What's up?
Talking too fast. Slow down.
Brad, I'm Asian.
You're nervous.
Gotta be quick.
It's your own channel, man. Relax.
Guys, this is my channel.
I know. So relax. Enjoy
but
yourself.
If you guys want, we can talk about literally anything. You want to plug your book, let's plug your book. If you want to talk about a comic book topic, let's talk about that. But yeah, I'm starting the clock right now. 1 hour.
Oh, whoa. Relax, man.
Brad, what are you doing? I think we're ready.
I'm pretty sure some other guests aren't. They're just afraid to say no.
Who's not ready?
I am basically ready.
Basically, so he's not ready. See?
Okay, guys, you know who is the most ready? It's this guy. I am the most ready. Guys, let me tell you, guys, I watched 7 episodes of Gotham at work today. That's how much I don't do at my work.
You get paid to watch Batman.
Yeah. So
something like that.
Why are you watching that? That show's garbage.
You're so not ready, Tyler, because as soon as you came in, you didn't let anybody say hi except for Coffee.
No, I didn't let you say hi, bro.
I know, yeah.
Because I know you had to get ready. I didn't want you to spend.
Whatever, man.
Brad, do you want to say hi?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Everyone follow Pencil.
Today?
I will say you're the only channel I plug, though.
That is true.
I'll give you that.
I got yesterday, Tyler.
Huh?
I'm gonna show you. Hold on, let's see.
God damn it! Sorry.
So the perks at working at a comic book shop sometimes are nice. So I picked up a whole bunch of these
classics.
Yeah, dude. $20. Some guy was trying to sell them. Came in.
All right.
So this issue right here is like 20-something bucks.
Wow.
Larry's live stream. I'm not sure either, but
I'll show you here. There's another cool issue here. They're all team ups, all from the same run. But Doom, right there, first appearance from Captain Britain in the United States.
Alan Moore, Captain Britain.
Captain Britain, Marvel.
I remember when Alan Moore wrote it, but that's because I'm a bit obsessed with his work. So.
Okay.
You remember the day? Were you there the day he wrote it?
Anyways, I just
I'm not that obsessive.
You're not that obsessive,
or maybe just
a little bit.
we're around.
Batman reviews on Goodreads today. So. Did All-Star Batman and Robin, which was terrible, and then I did Serious House and Serious Earth Arkham Asylum, which is really weird but really good. So
cool.
That's a good book. That's a good book.
It's really weird.
Hey, Tyler, send it one more time. I'm going to try to fix this one more time.
Okay.
I'll deal with it.
Yes, let's give him a minute.
Make sure you chose the right microphone.
Hello, I am speaking to a microphone.
All right. So everyone, tonight on Brad, tell us about Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, where people can find it.
It's gonna be on Chester Busby's channel. I can get the link for that here. Just a second. It's gonna be. I think it's called Fanspeak. Is the channel? I believe that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's gonna start at 8:00 Eastern. It's 2 hours of craziness. I believe it's all filmed for tonight. But if you do guys want to join sometime, you want to get a hold of Pixel Trader or Chester Busby on Twitter. Those guys will hook you up and get you a spot on the show. And then the winner goes on to the Drawn and Quartered Pro Edition. So you get to hang out with people like John Malin, Ethan Bedscriber's on there, RT Bear's on there sometimes, Doug Tenaple's on there.
I hope if I ever go on there, so he doesn't bring up our beef.
Yeah.
What beef?
Funny story.
Ethan tweeted something about music, and then Britton tried to make a sarcastic comment, and Ethan told him to go take a nap because of how young he is.
Pretty
much became like a meme. Now all my friends are like making fun of me. I'm like, yeah.
It was about Sinatra. He put something up about Sinatra, and Britton's like, I'm the biggest Sinatra fan. What are you talking about? I'm like, oh, Britton, no. And then I fucking, like, the next thing down, Ethan was like, kid, you're like 17 years old, and you got like 70 followers. Go take a nap.
Nice.
I am a big fan, though. I mean,
it was fine because in the chat later, everybody was cool. Because one guy, I told either on the stream or Tyler, I was like, one guy in the chat was like, if a 17-year-old kid likes Sinatra and Alan Moore, the future's probably not that bleak.
Let's hope.
Eric, you still with us?
I am.
All
I just don't have a way to show my drawing, so it's just like the top of my head while I look at my page.
No problem.
Very interesting.
No, you can show us. At the end, you can just show us what you did. Okay?
Yeah, I can put them in Twitter or Facebook or something.
Yeah. All right. Is everyone ready now?
Yes.
I've been ready, bro. I've been born ready.
All right.
Hold on, like and share, guys. Nobody's like.
Yeah, everyone like and share this. I'll be the first one to like my own. I've shared this to a couple Facebook groups and on my Twitter.
I liked it before you did, buddy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's some people in here, man.
People are fixing my toilet, so if you hear any noises, that's what that is. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys.
I thought Tyler was using the bathroom earlier. I was like, man, dude.
I was.
I know your wife's not home, but.
No, I've actually, guys. So I have like really bad like bowel syndromes, really bad. And so this week I stopped eating dairy because I'm lactose intolerant, but I wasn't quitting. But guys, I haven't had dairy all week. I feel great.
Oh, dairy's bad for you, dude.
Yeah,
fuck you up.
No, it was so I had to quit dairy or mostly quit dairy because as I got older it messes you up. But when I was younger, like in high school, like dude, no problem whatsoever. But
dude, when you're like under 18, you can fall off like a 3-story building and get up like it ain't shit. Now I wake up sleeping down and everything hurts.
Yeah, as soon as you pass the 25 mark, it's all downhill, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's true. You got that to look forward to, Britton.
What?
Brandon, you just wait till you're an adult and like your body starts giving up and walking upstairs is like dreadful.
Stuff that you don't know why.
Yeah. All right, guys, are we ready?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been ready, dude. I'm already drawing.
All right, guys, 1 hour. Deadpool, here we go. Did you guys see the trailer though for Once Upon a Deadpool?
Is that like an entirely different movie, or is that
it's PG-13 version?
No.
There's a Deadpool 2, like just a different version of it.
It looked like it was the first two put together as told by Deadpool to Fred Savage.
Oh my god.
I'm definitely gonna check it out because it's a really interesting concept.
The PG-13 movie. It's because it's so meta.
yeah, but like also like you know, him retelling everything. It'll be like a whole new movie experience, I think.
All right, I think I made these eyes correctly, but you know, you never know.
So, Bryn, is that slamming that I hear? Is that from the bathroom being fixed?
Yeah.
No, that's someone in the bathroom just like having constipation.
Just like smacking their legs, trying to like.
He's got somebody trapped in the bathroom right now. Is what's going on.
Come out. Oh my gosh. More coffee's like, oh my god, they're a bunch of
Be
dudes.
careful, you might make my uncle piss himself.
Oh man, I can definitely hear I can hear everything.
Drill it out, man. Drill it out.
Let's see. I'm gonna share this out to a couple more places.
Couple of the homies.
Just more like. All right, Coffee's back. She had her Coffee. What happened again?
Bowel movement.
My computer got
What you were gonna say?
No.
This thing's like 10 years old, so it's just like decided to crap out.
It's okay, you didn't miss much. We were just talking about constipation in bathrooms.
Yeah.
Come on, don't tell a lady that.
Yeah, Tyler doesn't need to hear this.
As my wife is gonna be so proud of me when she comes on and sees how clean that this place is.
It's because you hired me.
Now you don't have to sit in like this creepy dark background.
Sometimes I like that though. Sometimes I like sitting in that creepy background.
It's all dark and scary and spooky. Perfect for Halloween.
Yeah, we'll walk past that though.
So have we actually started yet, or are we still just like?
Oh yeah, we started. We started.
Okay, great. Because I was
we started.
hoping I got a head start.
No, you're good. Yeah, we have
No,
started.
we waited for you to leave, and we're like, "She's gone. Start."
That's what I figured.
Threatens us. Ooh.
So, Coffee, are you pretty pumped about this this new venture with Larry?
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I heard you joined his team.
Yeah, as far as comic books go, I've never really been a big fan because the characters and the stories, they're pretty much been there, done that as far as comic books go, for me personally. But when I heard you and Larry talking about it on the show, I actually instantly went and started trying to find how to get a hold of it because it sounded interesting to me. And I had been waiting for him to do another Kickstarter so I could buy a physical version. And then he like messaged me a couple days later and he's just like, hey, you want to draw this for me?
Now Larry's real good about like, you know, if he like sees that you want to like I don't know, if he sees like any interest, he'll like shoot you like the issues so that you can read and whatnot and get a feel of them.
Yeah, and I really like his enthusiasm and most importantly the passion that he shows with it. Like
Yeah.
I had worked with authors before and pretty much all they wanted for their story was just a money grab. This is what's popular now. This is what I'm going to put out. And I hated working with those authors. Larry actually seems enthusiastic about his story, and I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Niobe
I
is
would
like
feel
his
like offended.
whole world.
You know, I'm just like, you know, I love writing, but you know, it would be cool to make money off of it. You know.
Well, yeah, I mean,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh. But you can't get into it and be doing it just for that reason. So
Oh no, yeah, I get that. It kind
that's
of
the whole key.
just get kind of defensive, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
We got in the chat real quick. We got E-Hero Andrew. He doesn't want to come in, but I'll need some time. PS Melter. Hey guys, sorry for not coming on. Ball and chain is pulling me.
Hey, PS, what's up, dude?
I didn't say that.
wife.
E-Hero Andrew, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to come in, but and have enough time to draw Deadpool. Well, dude, the link's in the chat. If you want to pop in, you're more than welcome. Green Raptor Studios, that's Peter Ahola. I jump in, but don't think I have enough time to draw. Well, dude, even you can still pop in. You know, we're just like I said, it's a creator hangout. The thing that is like kind of making us unified is that we are drawing Deadpool. That is kind of like the fun of it, but it's also just, you know, creator hangout.
Just hang out.
Just hang out, because I know like a lot of times, like when we're drawing or writing, we know we're alone. And so it's nice to like hang out with people who are, you know, our peers. I have a fun time drawing with Justin in the morning when I wake up and he just gets home from work. That's always a blast.
Yeah, that's yeah, dude. All day today, I've been at my drafting table all day today.
Dude, that's awesome.
I took a nap and that was it. Woke up, came back to it.
All right, guys.
One thing about the creator hangout, like you said, we're usually alone when we're drawing and writing. And you don't realize how nice this is until you actually get a chance to draw and talk with someone.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
No, yeah, I have a good time, and you know, it's sometimes like it's hard. Sometimes I've learned that I'm getting better at drawing and talking, because I think it does take practice. Let's just let the puns keep going, guys.
Wow, I'm so dead. I should just go jump in a pool.
Larry's here in the chat. Larry, if you want to jump on, we've been talking about you. We've been talking about you and your partnership with Coffee here. So if you want to jump on and you want to talk, the link is in the chat, dude. You're more than welcome. Although I do know how busy you are, so no worries if you can't.
So he was gonna start a podcast, and I was like, man, I might. Or he was gonna start his own creator hangout. And I'm like, I might join that, but I saw you started, so I'm like, ah, shit.
Oh, is he doing one right now?
I don't know actually if he's doing it right now. He said he was doing it in like an hour.
Is that on that Unity? Is it on that Unity group? Britain?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he was talking about it on Unity.
Oh, gotcha. I need to I don't turn on my notifications for the chat, the chat room. I do go on and I read the stuff that's on the actual group.
Oh
Just
my God,
sometimes
you have to turn the notifications off. That thing won't stop beeping all the day.
That's why I turned the notifications off, because the first day I had it was blasting. I mean, that's good though that there's all these creators though talking and whatnot, and
Robert's on there, and this dude named Constantinos. I mean, it's lit in there.
It's
I
lit.
want you to know, Tyler, that I'm never too busy for you, brother.
Dude, Larry, how are you doing, man?
Oh,
Dude.
there's Larry.
I just woke up maybe like an hour ago. I got like a sleeping schedule on the go, but I'm fine. I'm good.
Dude, everyone's sleeping schedule sounds as whack.
No, it's like, what is the sleeping schedule right now?
Yeah.
Well, I work graveyard shifts, right? And so when I get home from work, it's like 7 or 8 in the morning. Then I stay up till like 12 noon playing video games and unwinding. Then I like sleep till 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and then I get up and do it all over again.
Oh man.
It's the life of the creator.
What's that?
That's the life of the creator.
Life of working hotel night auditor.
So what do you do?
I was just gonna ask, what is a hotel night auditor?
Yeah, what does a hotel night auditor do? That's the topic of today's episode.
Graveyard shift in the middle of the night, and you got to calculate all the receipts that you took in for that day and make sure that you balance. You got to do back office work, run reports, make the registration cards for the next day. Deal with anybody who's checking in very late at night or checking out very early in the morning. That sort of stuff.
Okay,
You might be murdering people. You never
Well, I'm also responsible for making sure the place doesn't burn down at like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
There's no security, so I'm the security, right? I'm also part-time janitor. I'm also part-time breakfast, whatever needs.
Whatever's
to be done
needed.
Whatever is needed. Yeah, but mostly I'm in the back office listening to YouTube while I'm crunching numbers.
Oh, gotcha.
He's on YouTube listening to you, Tyler.
That's right.
Oh, shucks.
Now, of course, Tyler Carpenter here was on the Big Show, man, with Big John Malin.
It was.
How'd that go? I didn't see it yet, but how did it go?
It was fun. I just didn't do. because I've never watched one, and the only time I've ever been on one was the fan edition because Brad invited me. Thanks, Brad.
Yeah.
And then when I went onto the pro edition, it was just all like smack talk. I thought we were all like, everyone was just smack talking, and I was like, oh geez, like I'm not. I don't know. I wasn't ready for like a roast. Roast battle.
You didn't know where you were going.
It roasts aplenty.
Yeah, I should have been ready to still like roast, and I was not.
Brad, were you pissed when they took your name back?
What was that?
Were you pissed when they took your name back? When they were
What do you mean
raffling off the thing?
When they said when Critias picked your name to win the contest, and then they're like,
slightly disappointed, but not that disappointed. Yeah, I understood, so it's fine.
Guys, when Chester started talking to dude, I was so pissed off that my Rizzy said, "Hey Tyler," I went, huh? And then my apartment lights just went boom, and then turned back on because the power went out.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I was so ticked.
You were a bit PO'd right there.
I was going to
Hangout,
Tyler, but you're on, so I guess this kind of doubles for it.
Yeah, I did. You really took the prize back. It was fine. I had a back door into the stream, so yeah, it was all good.
Let's see. So we got Ray Escaraga saying he's the new Norman Bates.
Yeah, I did have John Malin kick me, so.
He's an interesting cat, John. I only got to talk to him once on a live stream, but he's an interesting dude.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He doesn't mince words. He's a lot of fun. So.
That is the best way to describe him. He does not mince words. He's very just like, you know what? You're annoying.
Yeah, that's the way it is. It's going to be that way.
Yeah.
All right, John. Whatever.
And if he thinks you're annoying, he'll just mute you. Doesn't even care.
You have to unmute yourself, actually.
Let's see. So, Larry, now that you and Coffee are working together, what are the plans for you two?
Well, I didn't hear all the nice things you said. When I popped on in your chat, I didn't hear anything you guys talked about beforehand, so I have no idea what's been said.
We're just talking about how passionate of a creator you are and how excited we are that you two are working with each other.
Oh,
yeah.
So one's alive.
Getting married.
No, it's cool. She brings and I talked to her like she's not here. Coffee brings, and I feel weird referring to you as Coffee.
It's my pen name. Don't worry, my bosses at work make fun of me for it too.
All right. But yeah, you bring that whole manga anime feel that I've always been kind of looking for a long time anyway. When I created Niobe, it was back in 1990, and I was watching Bubblegum Crisis and Dominion Tank Police and Battle Angel Alita and all these cool animes, and they all had a part in forming that character. And so bringing it kind of back to the roots, because when I used to draw Niobe in 1990, I was trying to draw her big anime eyes and the big hair and ribbons all over the place. I was very fixated on that style. So you bring it and you have it, and I've been showing people that little 5-minute doodle you did. They love it. And I've been showing people some of the pages from your own book saying, this is the kind of style she can bring, and this is what we're looking at. And man, if you look on that Facebook post, you got over 30 likes, in a matter of a day on that drawing. So I think it's going to be good.
Hey, if that helps Niobe and it helps Legend of the Erase, it's good for me, right?
Well, it's a win-win, right? Anything we can do to cross-promote each other is always a win-win. And when you're on Team Niobe, I'm going to try and push you as far as I can, with what I have available.
Yeah, Larry does push his artists. He shares once you are on Team Niobe, Larry takes care of you. I have seen that.
I'm also going to push
my little doodle I did last
video up here on Facebook.
Look at this doodle I did of Daredevil last night.
Oh, nice. Yes, Britton, I'm telling you, you just, work on those figures.
I just gave him a mouth and a little beard like a couple minutes ago, and his little ponytail from the old suit.
Brandon, are you mad that they canceled Daredevil?
Let me just tell you right now.
Yeah, go rant. I'll let you can go rant. Here we go.
I'm hecka pissed right now.
Hecka pissed
because they canceled Daredevil.
They canceled Daredevil.
I'll give them benefit of the doubt real quick because I mean, hey, they ended it on a high place. There was so much stuff they could have done as more.
Well, do you think it's over? Because it's not over.
I hope not. I hope not.
Why do you think they canceled Daredevil?
I've heard people say it's because of lower numbers, which can make sense. I mean,
no, it's for the Disney streaming service.
Exactly, it's for the Disney streaming service.
You say it's not for the Disney streaming service, actually.
They say that, but they say lots of things that aren't true. Disney they're not going to have Marvel programming on their own service and try to monopolize that. That'd be foolish for them not to.
I mean, I heard the Marvel universe. Now DC was doing their streaming service.
Yeah, DC, has the DC streaming service as well. Everyone's getting into the streaming game. That's how we consume and watch most of our media nowadays.
But
with Disney doing Disney Plus, it only makes sense that they would take their shows over to their platform.
But it made it sound though like they weren't gonna be doing any more Daredevil because like all the writers and the actors were tweeting.
But I read a few articles that said they definitely do plan to bring back Daredevil and the other shows.
He's all like, dude, I had season 4 planned when they said we were canceled. I was shocked.
So maybe this. Do you think they'll reboot it with new actors?
That's what
I hope not.
I think they're going to reboot some things. Like, some shows may not make the grade. We may not see Iron Fist anymore. We might not see the Defenders. They weren't all that, great of shows. But I definitely think we'll see Daredevil come back.
Charlie Cox,
with the same cast. But I think some shows might take a dive, might not come back at all. And I think they might try out other shows along the same lines.
So pissed. But no, seriously though, I'm really mad because they canceled it.
Are you raging?
Okay, I can't say I was raging. That was me like 3 days ago on like Twitter.
He's a raging hormone.
Here's what I do think. I think if they do bring back any of this stuff, it won't be as violent and as dark as it used to be because it is.
It is
Disney, right?
Lame because I mean they can't. It'll
be watered down. It'll be watered down.
Oh,
and, that's a shame. Netflix was popular because Netflix, much like HBO, would take a lot of risks and push the envelope and go a step further than what you would see on regular network television. I'm a little bit scared to what Disney's going to do.
They're going to bring Ben Affleck back.
It makes me so mad that they're getting rid of like quality good TV shows like Daredevil or even Revolution like back in the day. Which I actually watched all of that. It's amazing. And then there's Gotham. And
hey,
I'm sorry, Tyler. I mean, I don't mock you for liking that show, but I don't because
it's not the perfect show, but it's trying.
Look, if you're gonna do a Batman show, do a Batman.
Why do they bring all of these characters that are far in the future of Batman?
Well, look. If you look at all these shows that are on CW or whatnot, almost everything is centering around Batman. They got Batwoman coming in. They got Robin over on the Titans. They got the Gotham show. I mean, if you just want to do a Batman show, do a friggin' Batman show.
I mean, if they had kept it grounded and told the story of how Bruce Wayne evolved into Batman.
It's Gotham.
That would have been a lot better. But no, they keep bringing it's partly a police procedural, which...
It's a police drama with a little bit of weirdness thrown in. It's what it is. If you're going to do a Batman show, do Batman year 1. Show Bruce Wayne becoming Batman. Like fighting on the streets before he even gets the costume. Let him get the costume. Like, show that whole origin, That'd be a great show.
I agree. I mean, I agree with you guys. Don't get me wrong. Like, I as much as, like, I do enjoy Gotham, like, I don't watch it, like, on a weekly basis. I actually only I turned it on today because I had nothing to do at work, so I watched 7 episodes.
And the truth comes
Tyler doesn't want you to know that he likes it.
But it is. But I do it. But I do like it. There are some aspects where I'm just like, like, why did you?
Bane. I mean,
look,
Bane,
the best part of Gotham is Catwoman.
The little girl.
I mean,
she's not a little girl, man. She's
at work. Like, for example, Penguin. that works. Jim Gordon, that works. You know, Bruce Wayne and Alfred, you know, that works. Keep it that way. I mean, they keep throwing in these characters, and you're just like, oh my god, dude.
Because they can.
This is his origin, not Batman.
It does not matter to you. I mean, it does not matter to them. They're just there to make money.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's what pisses me off about them canceling Daredevil. They make a show such as Daredevil that cares so much about, you know, narrative and telling a good story that is faithful to the source material while also doing its own thing. And then there's Gotham that's, you know, tells a story that is interesting, that has interesting parts to it. It's not really that good. But
one thing I will say about Daredevil and all the Marvel shows, though, is I think they're too long.
Yeah, a lot of people complain about that.
Long? I thought they weren't long enough, man.
Really? Dude, I think I thought The Punisher could have been 6 really strong episodes. Instead, it was.
Yeah, that is. I mean,
instead it was just
Daredevil
like.
works, in my opinion. Now, Daredevil and Jessica Jones and, you know.
Like, when
Jessica
something
Jones
is good, you can never get enough. Like, people will say, like, oh, it's a 2.5-hour movie. I can't sit through 2.5 hours. Well, if it's the goddamn Avengers fucking Infinity War, you probably don't even notice the time going by. If anything is good, it's not too long.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, the new Avengers movie, the movie could be 5 hours long. I won't even notice. I'll be like, yeah,
exactly. You know, I mean, people binge watch things all the time, 4 or 5 episodes. You know, I've been watched Daredevil. You know, I had it done in 3 days. You know,
I had the first season of Stranger Things done in 1 day.
Yeah, exactly. Right. People don't mind long things as long as it's good, but that's the key word, right? It's got to be good.
Yeah, it's got to hook you.
Yeah, it's got to hook you.
Yeah, I agree.
But Daredevil losing it was such a shame because finally getting Bullseye and how suspenseful this last season was. It was like, wow, man, they're really
this last season of Daredevil was awesome.
Wow, they were hitting their stride on all fronts.
I love that last fight, the three-way fight.
Oh, that was awesome.
But it's just like you get that tease at the end where Bullseye opens his eye and he's got the bullseye in his eye. It's like, oh shit, you know what's coming next season, and they cancel it. It's like, oh my god.
And I like how they talked about they showed how they didn't show how he became Bullseye, but they showed the psychology of how he was able to get turned and whatnot.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about right now?
Jesus.
I was talking to my mom. I'm sorry.
Way to keep up there, Britain.
I just can't get over that. Take it, Mom.
More hot pocket.
Wait. Hold on. Wait, Britain. I thought you were supposed to be at a choir concert right now.
Yeah.
I was, and it was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. So I mean,
how did you do?
Sense for me right now. My
what
life.
song did you sing? Santa Baby?
Oh God, no! I had friends who sang that though earlier. That was really awkward. I'm like, this is not something we should really be singing in church, but okay.
Oh, this was church choir. Gotcha. Or was it a school and you were doing it at a
school
church?
Choir. It's school choir. We just went to the church right next door to my school.
Gotcha. Hey, Britton, can you give us, a solo or anything?
I don't. I'm bad at singing on the spot. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, damn, man. I just seen J. Scott Campbell's Captain Marvel cover B.
Dude, so good.
Sex.
I heard Shazam came back, and I'm actually excited because I actually like.
I bought Shazam #1. I bought the blank variant just so I can, probably get some cool art on it down the road. I always buy the blank. Did you read it? No, I haven't read it yet. I usually read my comic books when I go into work on the weekend, and I bring them in with me. And if it's dead and quiet, then I can get some reading in.
That's what I do it.
But after I read it, if you want to know what I think, I'll certainly give you the lowdown.
I'd love to get the lowdown.
Yeah, please do.
I read Oh, sorry, did I interrupt anybody?
Always, dude.
Yeah, I always feel like an asshole when I'm walking on here. I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? And then.
Did you not watch Tyler's video about etiquette?
Oh, I did, and I was like, God, I'm guilty of half of those things.
It's hard.
I haven't watched it either.
I'm probably guilty of all of them.
The thing is, when you get in a big panel with like 8, 9, 10 people, it's hard not to talk over each other, you know. And sometimes, like if you need to get something in, sometimes you have to interject just to be heard, you know.
Yeah. You can't see people's faces either, so it makes it hard to tell when somebody's like really done with their sentence.
Yeah, I always try to wait for a pause, and if I can jump in, I'll jump in.
But then everyone's waiting for that pause. It's like, Annie, stop.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait, Larry, you know, J. Scott Campbell fan. Dude, have you seen his wife?
I've never seen his wife.
They just got married.
Is she hot?
Bro.
Who's fine, or
Bro, like I think she's like 10 years younger than him.
Okay.
And
she's
go on.
She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
Beautiful woman, right?
She's a very beautiful woman, and, you know, and she's an artist as well. I follow him on Instagram. And it's, you know, it's cool seeing them, like, you know, they're like, hey, we're drawing, you know, at a restaurant together, and, you know, she's beautiful.
What's your point?
That no, I was just wondering, because if you see, like, do you know what he looks like?
Yeah,
that's
like,
an average looking dude, you know.
Yeah.
He's just Mr. Average. That's it.
Yeah, like, well, check out his wife. She's not.
You know who else has got a hot wife?
Mr. Average with money is
wait,
you know.
Who has a hot wife?
Joseph Michael Linzer.
I don't know who that is.
He's the guy that did Cry of Dawn, you know, the series Dawn, the hot redhead.
Oh, yes.
From the 90s, man. And, like, he's up, you know, he's still doing lots of variant covers for like Vampirilla and stuff like that. Man, and he keeps putting photos of him at cons with his wife, and I'm like, man, she's a good-looking woman. You know,
my wife's beautiful.
Let me
I would hope
right now.
Well, I mean, you're married to her, right? So
I do. I know. That'd be bad if I like was married to her and be like, yeah, she's all right. No, my wife.
You know, let me tell you who's fine, okay?
Oh, here we go.
Hey, we don't want to hear about your mom. It's we know you love her. She's your mom, but let's just keep that, you know, between me and her. You know,
that's not even who I was going to say, but all right.
We're ready. All right, Brayden, later.
I mean, I'm going to be your daddy soon, but it's okay.
Look at this Brightweiser, okay?
She is gorgeous.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
I like, me and Justin were talking about her one night, and he's all like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, shit. So I look her up, I'm like, oh, my God. It's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh, my God.
Beautiful thing?
That's not even a woman. It's a god. Like,
it's a goddess. Goddess.
Yeah, she's so talented, and, you know, it's kind of crazy that not to get political, but that you know, the left went after her. You know, she's a really successful woman in comics, and now she's basically blacklisted.
You worry about stuff like that, Tyler? I don't anymore. I don't. You know?
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, all culture wars got so out of control and so crazy that the average person now just looks at it and laughs. They don't care, man.
I guess does it ruin my day?
Like, for instance, appearing on John Malin's show, do you think that puts you in any sort of blacklist? Because now you've associated yourself with a known comic skater.
Oh no, I associated with tons, and if someone were to go, Tyler, are you comics guy? I'd still be like, no.
Yeah, I don't care. You know, I've been on several of their shows. I've been on Nasser's show. I've
been on EBS's.
Yeah, I've been on there once. I don't care. I'm just gonna do my thing and make my comic, right? And if talking with cool creators, whether they're on the left or the right, doesn't matter to me. I'll talk to anybody.
Yeah, well,
I wish more people would understand that. You know, some people are total well, if you're associated with them, I'm not gonna associate with you. And
it's like block-botting people. You know what I mean?
I know, yeah. I'm going to be going over that with on my channel here shortly with Donald. Who's doing Brutus. We're going to be talking about that here in the near future. Also, you know, with a new person that's going to be joining my channel too for Sundays, we're all going to be talking about it together because it's something that's affecting the industry. So,
Well, it's like, you know, you have a favorite creator and then you go on Twitter to find them. You're like, you're blocked from them. You're like, why? What did I do to you?
Yeah, what did you do?
Happens to me all the time, buddy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll click on a name. I don't even know who there is, but you know, there's something interesting me, and I'll click on the name and see what's going on. I'm like, damn, this person's blocked me. I don't even know who the hell they are.
Yeah, you know, there's times where like I've seen like someone will have retweeted a comic book and I'm like, oh, that looks super cool. Let's follow the creator. Blocked, and it's a missed sale.
Yeah.
It's
a
missed
Peter
sale.
Smetzi spoke so beautifully about that, you know, really brought that to life.
Yeah.
That you're alienating potential customers or even current customers by doing that, and that will turn people off, you know.
Yeah.
What did Comicsgate even do to like make everyone so mad at them?
Well, let me ask you this first, Coffee.
Harass a whole bunch of people because they were.
All right, one thing at a time.
I want to ask Coffee first. What is your understanding of what Comicsgate is? Let's clear that up first.
Yeah.
I know they do something with like indie comic creators, but that's literally all I know.
Is that all you know?
That's all I know.
All right.
And I know that everyone's mad at them.
So there's a lot more to it than that. Comicsgate's a movement that basically started, you know, a few years back. I mean, it kind of started when I was noticing it, not even by name, just by attitude. When art started getting censored, like when they started covering up Milo Manera's artwork,
Frank Cho,
just outright banning it, or you know, telling guys like Frank Cho, you're showing too much. Okay, kind of noticing the trend in. Basically, Comicsgate's a movement that is kind of, you know, anti-political agenda forced into comic books, or these like, you know, left-leaning agendas.
Somebody died.
Have like basically tarnished the entertainment industry, entertainment, and more of a, you know, an agenda to promote a political message.
That's such a complete and total misrepresentation of what Comicsgate did and has done and continues to do. Comicsgate is people like making death threats against people because they, you know, had the audacity to tell their own story in their work. Like, Comicsgate is literally like telling people what they can and can't make art about. If I don't, you know, Comicsgate people are saying, if I don't agree with the political message in your book, I'm going to do everything I can to make your life a living hell so that you stop creating and go away, so I don't have to see this thing that I don't like anymore.
Well, if you don't like something, just don't. Hold on. You know, and that's the message.
Yeah. So, okay, are you trying to say?
I just want to see good entertainment in our books again. I don't want to pick up a Marvel book and read about, you know, someone's ideology. You know,
but not every Marvel book is going to be for you. Maybe that Marvel book is geared toward people who do want to read about that ideology. And you can pick up a different book.
These books fail on the market because the mass audience is saying we don't like it.
Well, then let them fail. Why go after the creators because they're doing something that you think is going to fail?
They are going to fail. They're going to fail.
Hold on.
Okay, I work at a comic book store.
On this,
I have to order comics on a monthly basis.
Right. So how many gay Icemans are still sitting on your shelf?
Am I the only one still drawing Deadpool?
I'm drawing Deadpool too, Justin. Wait, okay, hold on. Everyone quiet real quick. Everyone quiet. All right, Brad, you got the floor.
So I posted sales numbers. In 2016 was when Comicsgate officially kind of took off and everybody took notice. That is when Marvel changed up their storylines. They switched all the genders for some of the characters. They swapped, you know, the roles around. That is when they made the real hard switch for it. When that happened, sales numbers in the store completely tanked. Like literally, I have the numbers. I have them posted online on Twitter.
I believe that you have the numbers, but that's a correlation. You can't prove that that's the cause of that drop. You can prove that they're correlated. You can't prove that there's a causal link. Right,
Buddy,
and also if they are going to fail,
store and tell me, look, this isn't my hero anymore.
Exactly.
Because,
look, I went to a comic book shop. My buddy was buying Thor. Okay, he wanted to get back into Thor. He goes in the comic shop. He pulls out his polis. Next thing you know, it's the Lady Thor. He picks up the comic. He looks at me. My last name is Higgins. He goes, Hig, what the fuck is this? I don't want this shit. And he, you know,
that's his problem.
Okay,
but that's not just an individual.
I don't care, my friend. I don't care. That doesn't justify harassing and threatening to kill creators.
Yeah, I agree.
It's people like Renfamous that are doing the harassing.
Thor is great. All right.
Wait. Okay, so all right, let's just clear this. This is what I'm gonna say, and then we're gonna, I'm gonna probably change the
Before it goes
subject.
too far down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, one thing I will. So this is what I will say about Comicsgate. One thing is we've seen both sides. Brad, Larry, and I. We have surrounded ourselves with a lot of Comicsgate people. We've been on their streams. I've also been on. I've talked with Mags, like I've DM'd with her a couple times.
Oh, I've had issues with Mags.
I've talked with Heather Antos. I've had her on my show. I've
a really chill, nice lady.
And so I think this is the big thing, is that what Comicsgate is, I guess, regardless of what the actions are of a few people on the left and right, because the left and right, ultimately most people are together, but it's the crazy ones on the left and it's crazy ones on the right, like the 2% of people who are making these random death threats, who are going out of their way to ruin people's lives. Ultimately, though, what Comicsgate actually is, it's because it's not a hate movement, even if people do stupid stuff in it. In the name of Comicsgate, it's just people who were dissatisfied with it. Now, with the current state of comics. Now, whether their actions were good or not is that's up to what you see and whatnot. But I think that's what the movement ultimately was.
Is it ever justified to threaten to kill someone because of something artistic that they created?
Never seen that.
That should always be called out and spoken against.
Guys that they're Nazis or that they wish they would die, or Robbie Rodriguez sending his asshole, literally taking a picture of his asshole and sending it to Ethan Van Sciver. Tell me, how is that professional behavior?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was.
I want an explanation of that. How is that professional behavior, Eric?
I never said that it was.
All right.
Yeah, but
so let's stop putting the blame all on Comicsgate here.
Okay, that's a reaction to Comicsgate, so that has nothing to do with any justification of Comicsgate. That stuff is all a symptom of Comicsgate. If Comicsgate didn't exist, none of that stuff would have happened. Let's talk about the core.
I disagree, dude.
Okay, let me.
Yeah.
Can I jump in?
Wait, hold on. Brandon, what would you like to say?
Okay, let me just outline.
Start singing Christmas carols, man.
Should have never told you that.
You shouldn't have told us that you had choir today, dude.
So, yeah, they've been making fun of me all day. So yeah. Anyways, so let me just say, all right, for me, I think that at the end of the day, Comicsgate people, they're fans just like us. Yep. But they just, they're very disgruntled and they're very cynical, which I think is a really negative way to look at things.
This whole thing's become a huge tribal mindset where everybody's just dug down deeper and no one wants to talk to each other. And then, like what Tyler said, whenever you have a large group of people, whether it be like the SJW said or Comicsgate said, it's always idiots. Like if you have a million people, guaranteed 100,000 of them are fucking morons. I mean, and those are the people that are going to define your group every single time.
Exactly. I mean, Richard Meyer, I don't think he's a bad person. I think he's an agitator, though. And I think
that makes him a bad person.
He's chilled out. He might not ask for it, but he certainly doesn't help himself because he's very frank and to the point. He's not someone who dicks around.
Well, one thing to realize, though, is like the day and age that we live in, outrage makes money. So whether you're on the left or the right, so you got people like Richard C. Meyer, and he, more like right, I guess, and he's saying, I don't like what the left is doing to comics. And then, you got similar like outrage stuff from the left saying, all these like the Little Mermaid song "Kiss the Girl" is considered rape, and that's outrage as well. And people do it just to make money these days.
Look, they're fucking complaining about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer now. Give me a goddamn break, will you?
Maybe it's cold outside. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then they bitched about the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special, fucking calling Woodstock a cannibal. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh my god.
So I guess regardless, I just posted a video of, Larry, remember that video is you, me, Chuck, and Justin, and we did that video is Comicsgate Dead.
Yeah, man,
we wanted to be on that,
right?
And all we did was just have like a conversation because none of us identify with Comicsgate. We just had a discussion, and the messages I've screenshotted them all, but from the people on the left, you know, just saying, and we were just having a neutral conversation, and you know, I was told to, you know, mind my language. I was told to go fuck myself. I was told to go suck on a dead person's dick.
Oh, yeah.
And I
actually saw most of those too.
Yeah, I was called a misogynist. I was called a sexist, and I was like, and I told the guy, I was like, hey, listen, I'm none of that. I'm just discussing. We were just discussing
the whole conversation. You're just coming here.
Yeah, and
I'm a necrophiliac, or I should be one.
And I asked him, you know, hey, you know, I see you have a Kickstarter. You know, do you want to come on my show? We could talk comics. And he was like, go fucking die. And he's not Comicsgate, and he incited some bad stuff. So regardless, you know, there are bad people on both sides.
Like you can't talk about the elephant in the room, right? Well, how are you supposed to work anything out if you can't have a discussion?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's how wars get
I posted a bad review of a book I didn't like, and the dude called me an idiot, and I'm all like, okay.
Yeah, everyone's so quick to be offended and so quick to go on the attack that nothing ever gets done anymore.
Yeah, no one likes to talk.
So I guess in summation, Coffee, did we answer your question?
Yeah, pretty much comes
and I know this was supposed to be a drawing stream and this wasn't the topic, but you know, I mean, it slowly crept up with the John Malin talk and stuff like that. It was bound to come out at some point here.
It's just we're just drawing, we're just hanging out, we're having civil conversation. You know, no one, you know, I would call it uncivil the moment maybe someone calls a name or something, but
we're getting a little passionate.
Yeah, but you know that's good.
But isn't that what this is all about? Is passion, right?
It's all passion.
Save the passion for the writing and the drawing, though.
Yeah, save the passion. Yeah, I'd say save the passion for the art because this is like, I mean, like I said before, everybody just digs down their holes, and you can have an open discussion, but everybody's got to just be respectful of each other.
Yeah,
like my Daredevil doodle is like probably one of the best things I ever did.
You guys wait till you see my Deadpool, guys.
I mean, it's awful, but I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm actually like impressed with myself. Like, I actually did a good job, I think.
Wait, but how's your Deadpool
that I'm drawing is terrible, but it's the best thing I've drawn.
On this little sheet of paper right here, you know.
Wait, Eric, how's your Deadpool going?
I said it looks terrible, but it's the best thing I've ever drawn. So
hey, that's all that matters. It's all about practicing, dude. And I'm glad that you're here practicing with us, because that's what I mean. This is my practice. This is Brad's warm up for drawn and quartered tonight. Vote Brad. Vote Pencil for life.
Please,
Brad, why was I called a chibi in the vote last night?
I have no clue, dude. I
know. What the fuck was that?
Chibis are awesome, Tyler. That's a compliment.
Chibis?
I use chibis all the time. Look, my icon right
Your icon's a chibi.
That's why coffee makes such like a important part of what we do, because it kind of bridges, because I have these like ultra sexy covers, right? And you talk about like being called a misogynist. Well, in 2015, when I came out with Niobe #1, I was attacked by feminists left, right, and center. Geez, I wonder why I sided the way I did. I don't know. And all I wanted to do was make the comic books I wanted to make, right? And you still get attacked for doing that, whether you're criticizing the big two or not.
But those covers make sense because that's Niobe's job. She's an actress.
I'll tell you a story. I was at the Calgary Fan Expo, and I had my table there, and this woman walks by, and I knew she was kind of snooty. You can just tell. And she looks down at the comic book. She looks at me. She looks at the comic book, and she goes, "Everything in here is a damn porno." And I looked at her, and I go, "Have you even read an issue of Niobe?" She looks down at the book again. She looks at me. She looks at the book and goes, "No, and I don't need to either," and goes storming off. Well, that's obviously a very unfair judgment.
It's like it's like the Zenescope books. When I first got into comics, when I saw those, I was like, oh geez. And I was like, and I was at a comic book store in South Africa, and the dude,
stores in South Africa?
Yes,
they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. And I'm talking with the dude, and I was like, dude, what's up with the Zenescope stuff? He goes, oh, dude, it's just the covers. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, the covers are the money makers, and then just like look inside. It's just normal comic books, just normal stories.
Exactly.
Yep.
Not once in my book has there ever been nudity or even sex. God, Niobe hasn't even kissed anyone in the book yet. Right? We have sexy covers. That's the eye candy. That's the draw. But when you look at the meat and bones of it, it's a superhero story.
Yeah.
You know. We have a new fella in the chat here. We got Andrew.
Oh, Andrew, dude, what up? How you doing, man?
Hey.
Andrew, I forgot to message you today. I'll message you tonight after the stream. We're gonna have Andrew on the show promoting his book, and then Coffee. We set a date for you, right?
The 18th.
The 18th. Sweet.
I've already acted off of work for it.
Awesome. My calendar is full till like January 23rd.
That's a good thing, brother.
Not a bad thing. Although I keep telling myself I want to like cut down, but I do have so much fun doing this.
How much time?
Live streaming is addictive. You know, I do a lot of live streaming video games almost nightly. And like tonight, I was like, I'm not live streaming any games. I'm getting stuff done. And the next thing you know, I'm in a live stream with Tyler.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How much time we got left, Tyler?
Oh, that's a great question. We have 14 minutes.
That's more than enough time.
Yeah, guys, I haven't even shown you guys what I've been drawing. Check out. This is what I'm just been showing my face. This is what I have so far.
There you go, buddy.
Look very
Say it.
that
Say it.
looks like
I don't
it's for a Playboy magazine.
I don't have time to do what I wanted to do.
I was gonna say, like, draw Deadpool like you draw them French girls, Tyler.
Yeah.
I look like sporting Coke. Like I'm not even kidding.
Ironically, that's exactly what I'm doing.
I think.
Hey, you guy with the drawing desk. What's your name?
Let's see. Oh,
You're Carl. Oh my god.
Carl, we've never seen what you look like in real life, dude. What's up, man?
You see it now? Not much, just drawing, you know.
Look how beautiful he is. It's
Carl,
like-
can I just tell you something? You look like 1,000 times better than what I pictured you in my head.
I'm not sure if I should take that as a compliment or not, but thanks.
No, I think it was just let me find your icon. I don't know why, but I saw your icon and I just like filled out the rest of the body with like this like Mario looking dude, not Luigi.
That's kind of the intent. It was based on an old arcade cabinet version of Mario on the Donkey Kong.
That's cool.
No, dude, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Drawing Deadpool, you know. All that
That's
good
awesome.
Gonna draw him in his charming.
Dang it, Brad got onto the freaking Reds.
What?
I need to get on. I need to get Copics because I'm watercolor. I'm sick of watercolors. Markers are where it's at.
Like, Copics are so awesome. I don't even art very well, but I have a set of Copics and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
They're so expensive, bro.
Yeah.
No, they're not expensive. Don't give me that.
Well, they're like $7 a piece where I live. They're not
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Why do you think I bought Copics? I don't like these markers. You know why? It's because of these.
The
It's
refillables.
Yeah.
Copics are refillable. So
That is the selling point of them.
The cost to run these is cheaper than any other marker. Even Crayola.
Whoa! Don't make such claims, Brad.
It's true.
Cheaper than Crayola.
Get them refilled. That's cool. Like where I live, we can't get them refilled. We buy them. They're empty. If we want them,
Amazon.
refilled, we gotta go elsewhere.
Amazon.
Man should
You
have
can
been.
get them shipped to you with Amazon. I don't want to hear that.
Here's a site that I use to buy Copics.
Remember, Canadian
OtakuFeel.com.
shipping. It's probably just as cheap for me to buy them brand new again. You know, after shipping costs to Canada.
Now, a refill you can refill your marker between 10 and 20 times. There's no way. Yeah. It's so cheap.
Coffee. What were you saying?
Check out OtakuFeel.com. You can get the Copics there for like $5 and the refills.
I'm liking your dry brush.
Well, look, you guys are drawing Deadpool. She's drawing a full-out page here.
Yeah. So, forget us, man.
You can be the next. I mean, I was teasing Robert the other day. I'm like, dude, your thing could be like I Hate Fairyland meets Rick and Morty, and he's all like, man, screw you, man. Tom and Artie, it's its own thing. You know, like,
Guys,
Look,
Tom and Artie's
Tom
actually.
going to be pretty successful.
Tom and Artie is a very good comic. I've read
Tom
it.
and Artie's hilarious. Like I pissed myself, dude, reading the first issue. Oh my god.
You know, Robert has told me some things in private that I can't disclose, but good things are happening for him. You know.
Yeah, I heard he's going to Action Lab.
No.
Well, that's not a definite. That's why I didn't want to bring that up.
Damn it, Britton.
There we go, Britton.
I have this undisclosed information. I have it too. This is what it is.
I didn't know that was what the thing was. I'm sorry.
For sure,
my
he's going.
gosh.
I've
Oh
failed
my-
in life. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my gosh. It's okay. Britton, don't worry. When you become our age. Oh, that was funny. Watch, Robert's gonna be like, damn it.
Yeah, those guys. No, but he's looking at publishing deals, and that's really exciting, you know.
It is
And
exciting.
that's kind of a rocky road to kind of decipher, where you want to go, who you want to be with, if it's a good deal, if it's a bad deal. Is the label right for the book? Is the book right for the label? All that sort of stuff,
Well, I think he needs to. If he's going to do a publishing deal, they need to let him do an Indiegogo first. The reason why is because if you publish through Diamond right now, or a small publisher does, say your book is $4, they have to sell it to Diamond at 60% off the cover price.
Yeah,
And then Diamond sells it to me at 47% off the cover price.
Sells it to you?
And so by the time he gets money, there's like nothing left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get pennies on the dollar.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's why Alterna put out that video today where Peter's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to have to start up my own distribution company.
Yeah, I mean, he's selling out and still probably making nothing. Like
No, he's making money. He's making money, but from direct sales.
Right.
Your direct sales should be. You should be selling more through Diamond than you are with direct sales. It's reverse for him. He's selling way more in direct sales than he is through Diamond because when I have to order through Diamond, I've said this before on my channel, and I go over previews and I talk about this on my channel. You have to order 2 months in advance. You don't get to return anything, so you have to hedge your bets. It's annoying as hell.
Well, that's why so many comics end up in the dollar bin.
It's true. I have a lot of Marvel in a dollar bin.
You do have a lot of Marvel in the dollar bin. I saw it.
Yeah, from like 2015, 2016.
But by the way, guys, did anyone pick up something really cool this week? I picked up. I didn't pick it up from my hold. I bought it digitally. Die.
No, you didn't come into the shop and get it.
Well, I wanted to pay cheap digital for the first issue just to
Dude, I did a full review for you.
Dude. You only reviewed the first 6 pages.
No, I didn't. No, I only showed the first 6 pages.
Yeah, but man, what Die #1 by Image Comics, I really enjoyed it. I agree with Brad on his review. They're talking about the inking. The art was almost there. The coloring was fantastic.
Yeah, well, so she painted those.
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah, so I think her style works well for more fantasy, which is what they're getting into in the book.
Mm-hmm.
But when the city stuff, I like mine a little more sharper.
I agree. Yeah, the moment they went, I wondered if it had been a good idea to have 2 artists, one doing the real world stuff and then her do the fantasy stuff.
No, I think it's gonna be fine.
But yeah, but the fantasy stuff, I'm not want to give anything away, guys, but it was good.
The book sold out.
Completely. I heard it's D&D inspired, epic.
Oh, it totally is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of epic fantasy, so I might check it out.
By the way, did you catch that last page, Tyler?
Oh yeah.
With the die?
Oh yeah.
Where it went into?
Yeah. No, wait. No.
Are you sure? Take a look. Pull up the issue. Yeah.
I will.
It's not a Diablo thing. Think of it, it's a replacement for a body part. Yeah.
Oh, I do remember. Yes.
Yeah.
I do remember now.
Yeah. They got 2 of them.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, uh-oh.
And the whole collecting of the dude. Oh, it's gonna be
cool.
It's gonna be so cool. Anyone else pick up something cool this week?
Okay, let me tell you what I just got. Okay,
tell us what you got.
I was gonna wait for this.
Thank you from his mom.
Okay, let me prepare. All right, I got Roughneck. Okay, you know, also got this little book called Demons.
Oh
Yeah.
Don't pick your nose live on screen.
And I locked on the screen right as he just showed.
I don't have it in book form because I didn't realize when I bought the bundle it was electronic.
Yes.
Maybe Tyler can hook you up with something.
And I'm all like, "Yo, Tyler."
That's what. I see what I've been doing wrong. Trying to draw from memory. I forgot something.
That'd been crazy. Maybe Tyler can hook you up.
Then I got like one book by Travis Martinez who illustrated
His eyes need to be bigger.
Book that Tyler's doing. It's like a sci-fi thing, which I'm actually interested in.
Oh yeah, because I forgot I sent you the indie bundle.
Yeah, you did. I'm like, ooh, they all trades, and he's all like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you what I bought, but I can show you at the same time.
You can do that, man.
Do I have to like block anything out if I show you like the links and all that?
No.
If I show you like the email you sent me, like
yeah, like that. There we go.
Well, don't dox yourself either, dude. So, yeah.
What do you mean docs? Oh yeah. Like
address,
like give away your identity and stuff.
Well, luckily I have two different. I have a Drawn Talk email address.
Yeah,
it's not my own personal.
Like random pizzas to his house.
Carl, I didn't know that you drew traditionally. I thought you do more digital, right?
I do more traditional than I do digital, to be honest.
How do you do your webcomic then?
I draw it traditionally, then I ink it, then I color it digitally.
Oh, that's super cool.
Carl, are you on Facebook?
Nope, I do not like Facebook at all.
Yeah, I remember I tried getting Carl to like post this. He goes, "Yeah, I'm not on Facebook."
Okay, it doesn't show my email.
Quick corner of the man cave here.
It shows what was said. Oh crap!
Just
So I
read
grabbed-
it, bro.
Oh, so we got. Hold on. So, we're going to Larry real quick. Larry. So Larry picked up X-Men. Ooh,
This is X-Men Exterminated #1.
Oh, how'd you like it?
I haven't read it yet.
Heard it was
Oh,
good.
okay.
I mean, I'm a huge X-Men fan from way back, in the early '80s. So I'm whether X-Men is good or not, I'm like, probably always gonna buy X-Men. Right?
Yeah. Did you notice what's in his hand there?
Saviors.
What's that?
Did you see what's in his hand there?
What's
Wait. Hold on. I hear like three. I hear Britton talking. Wait, Larry, go for it.
Cyclops visor, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, so I wanted to read that, but I had too many books to read and review this week, so I was like, oh well,
I
So let me
picked
know
this
how it
back
is.
issue up for $1.
Okay, that's cool.
Astonishing X-Men annual. I never did pick it up, so I finally got that. One book I really love. Boom.
Right.
Okay.
Big Rags fan. I'm the only guy in my shop that orders it. We get 2 copies, one for me, one for the shelf.
All right, that's cool.
But Brian Ball's a cool guy. Back issue here I picked up just very recently. Marvel Fanfare.
You know what I can't wait for? Jason Aaron's Conan.
Yo,
Is
yeah,
that the
me
one?
too.
Is that the one, Brad, where you tweeted Marvel?
Yeah, I tweeted Marvel trying to get the first issue so I can read it for the show.
Red
Classic.
Sonja.
Huge
Yeah,
Red
Red
Sonja
Sonja's good.
fan here in this house. Some older Vampirilla from like Harris Comics days.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
So 90s.
Now, you want to see something else that's classic? Heavy Metal, man. From Heavy Metal Magazine, Tarna.
Is it like old
Turn on
school?
number
Is it
3.
is the new one that Morrison's running?
Hey, look, it's a butt.
Oh, you like your butt?
Oh my
Damn.
freaking
Number
Speaking
1,
of butt,
blank.
Can y'all see that area wall?
I got this poster at work today.
What he's got going on there.
Oh, is that going to be Jason Aaron's Conan? Is that the same guy who did the Thor for him?
Yes.
No. Copel did Thor.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so pumped that
Yeah.
I'm so pumped that he's doing Conan because he's done a great job before.
Hey, 50 seconds, by the way, guys.
Yeah, I'm done already.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna finish.
Andrew, believe in yourself.
So
I
okay.
know I'm having
Keep
like
going with
some,
what
I
comics
know
you
I'm
got.
having some technical issues.
Sadly, I didn't have enough time to go up to pull out the ink, so this is going to be entirely sketch based.
Carl, we're excited. We're excited. No, what are you showing us? Is this Witchblade?
That's Witchblade.
Nice, dude.
Is that like old school Witchblade?
It is. I'm putting together the entire run. I'm almost done.
Ooh, I was actually Darkness because I'm a big Garth Ennis fan.
Yeah, Darkness is something I love. Top Cow. Top Cow was like one of my favorite labels.
Darkness is coming back, I believe.
Yeah, I heard Matt Hawkins. He's worked with Brian Hill.
Yeah.
He's writing it. Excited.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Some of the things I grabbed recently.
So you should read Freeze #1 that came out this week.
Phil Sevy.
Great book. The story is actually pretty original. I was like, oh, okay. It's pretty neat. Check that one out for sure. And then the other one I would check out is this one. I gave it kind of a I'm waiting seeing. It's Prodigy #1. But it's not
Isn't that by Mark Millar?
Mark Millar, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Really hit and miss for me.
All right,
that
guys.
And then Die #1, of course. Yeah.
Dude, Die #1. All right, guys. So this is what we're gonna do.
Did the word Divine end, by the way? You guys know?
No idea.
No idea.
All right.
What are we gonna do, Tyler?
What?
What are we gonna do?
This is what we're gonna do. Britton, did you draw Deadpool?
I did.
Okay, so we're gonna go from right to left this time. Britton, show us your Deadpool.
All right, someone.
And then also, what we're gonna do, show us your art. Tell us where we can find you.
All right.
Two birds with one stone.
Your drum roll.
All right. Sing for us.
Woo!
What's it say? Now, where's the chimichangas? Nice.
And I mean, okay. Let me just tell you right now, if he looks like he's doing drugs, I mean, I'm sorry, I drew the eyes really weird.
He looks like a bionicle.
I literally watched a video by this guy called
you don't even know.
Britton, what's this video?
His name's Draw It Too on YouTube. He's very helpful, but I always draw it weird because I just started. So I mean,
no, you're
understandable.
And Britton, where can people find you?
I'm on Twitter, Facebook, I don't put out my real name, so forget Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Goodreads. I do reviews on there because I'm a writer. That's what I do.
All right, I got
what's your mom's Facebook?
Yeah, wait, what's your handle though?
So
we know what, yeah. Some Okie dude. All right, Larry, tell us where we can find you and give us a quick pitch about yourself.
You don't want to see my Deadpool first?
Did you draw Deadpool?
Oh yeah. Want to see it?
Dude, now let's see the Deadpool, man.
All right.
See the Deadpool.
There it is. There it is.
Oh
my God.
Wait, who drew that, by the way?
This is a art book from J. Scott Campbell.
Nice.
Oh, Campbell. That's man.
Gosh dang it. That's
fine too. There's Campbell's signature right there.
Dude, that's sick. And where can people find you, Larry?
Niobe Comic, man. It's I got that branded pretty good. All one word, Niobe Comic, either on Twitch. Oh, not on Twitch, sorry. Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, even Facebook. It's all the same thing. If you want to email me about anything, it's niobecomic@gmail.com.
So I assume your avatar is Niobe?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. It looks cool.
All right.
That was drawn by a local girl here for $30.
Whoa, that's a good deal.
All right, Justin, hit us up, man.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot the swords. That was awesome.
Very nice cartoony drawing. Kind of reminds me of Invader Zim.
Exactly. That's exactly what it reminds me of.
Do you like it? How's that new? Did you use that new brush pen, Justin?
Yeah.
How you liking it?
A lot better. I mean, like I said, it's a little fatter and it's easier for me to control with my hand. So it's a lot more control.
What kind of brush pen did you get?
You know what? I threw away the wrapper. All I know is it's got some Chinese writing on it. But
Oh, okay. I've seen that one before. Yeah.
I just, I was there. I wasn't really spending much time, so I just grabbed like the one that looked the nicest. It was like $5.
I gotta ask, do you ever rub your ashes from your cigarette into your drawings?
No.
That would be some cool effect.
I mean, I could try doing that. My buddy Ben, who's an artist, he's a teacher right now in Korea, but he used to do crazy art, and he would cut himself, and one of his paintings has his blood in it.
Oh, that's great.
I'm not saying do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little fucking.
What do you mean, Brad? You're saying not do that for the handyman? You're gonna make me prick my finger and sign it with the on the cover.
Yeah, I know.
That sounds very cultic.
And Justin, where can people find you?
Twitter is probably the best place, and I think I'm pretty sure the handle's Mantis DT. It's an old basketball name. Same handle on Instagram too.
Boom.
It's Mantis with a U, not TISTUS.
Mantis. All right, guys. Eric, dude, how did you do, man?
So I just started drawing. Like what? I messaged you when I was starting.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, maybe 2 weeks ago. So this is the
Boom.
That's cool, dude.
Not bad.
2 weeks, guys.
What sketchbook is that?
Crooked COVID here.
What sketchbook is that? Because I think I have the same one.
I don't know. It's Canson. I don't know.
By the way, Eric, that is a great movie.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I got. I mean, it's obviously pretty sketchy and whatever.
That's pretty
but-
good, man.
No, dude. 2 weeks, that's great. And Eric, where can people find you?
So I mean, I'm on Facebook just with my name, Eric Baumgard. I don't know if any of you guys are into Valiant comics. I actually do a weekly podcast that I'm about to do a little bit later tonight. We go live every week on Thursdays, and we talk about Valiant. It's just called Get Valiant.
Bloodshot.
Dude,
Get
Exo
Valiant?
Manowar. Exo
Yeah,
Manowar,
Get
great
Valiant. Yeah,
series.
Bloodshot is my absolute
Bloodshot.
favorite character.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Yeah, mine's Ninjak and Exo Manowar.
Yeah, I
Well,
always
we're talking about Ninjak tonight because the Valiant book that came out this week was Ninja K14, and we
Yes,
always
it was,
review
yeah.
every book that they publish.
That's cool.
Hey, Eric, that's a great
Yeah.
movie, by the way. The poster behind you.
Oh yeah, my Reservoir Dogs
Yeah,
poster.
but I didn't even notice that. Yeah, my buddy's got this. He's got the same.
That's
one.
awesome. And guys, Eric, that was good. That's good. 2 weeks.
Not bad at all.
That's good.
Well,
All
here's
right,
the
coffee.
drawing. It's not like the standard eye pose. Like he's got action in the drawing. He's got perspective in that drawing. He's got some foreshortening in that drawing. You know, it's all good.
All right, coffee. You hit us. She has a comic book page, guys. So
Look, I'm excited to see what she's
Look
gonna.
at it.
This looks like Niobe artist right here, guys. So let's see it, coffee.
Oh, nice.
I decided to go the dark route.
There's some manga looking stuff right there. That's good.
Yeah, well,
I'm a manga
Niobe's
artist.
manga.
That's real cool.
And look at that. Can you turn it the other way, coffee? Let's see it. Like,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
there we
yeah.
go.
Oh my gosh.
That's high quality. That's
Yeah.
good.
That's really cool.
Well, Larry's here. I had to show off.
Well, Deadpool looks like he's having a bad day there, coffee. Like,
Well, I mean, he's Deadpool. His face got melted off.
He ate some dairy.
For all intents and purpose, coffee. I think just because you went above and beyond. I think you have to take. It's not even a competition, but we're taking this. You take
This
it.
is awesome because
That's-
Kylie Knight's going to be coloring her work, and it's going to look really sharp.
Dude, that's exciting.
And almost like the cover for the second movie, where he's all like
Oh.
that terribly.
All right, Carl.
All right.
Came in a little late, but let's see this, dude.
I'm a cartoonist, so I drew Deadpool in a fairly cartoonish manner.
There you go.
All right.
He's
For a
sticking his
short time, that's pretty damn cool.
he's sticking out his bum like a whammon. He's very cute.
Did you just say whammon?
Yeah, whammon.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Hey, Carl, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram. I'm at Carl's. Actually, no, I'm at Carl Pencilman on Instagram, which would be Carl_Pencilman. And on Twitter, I'm Carl's Amateur Hour. No spaces, and the hour is spelled HR. The H is capitalized.
Nice.
Also, Carl's Amateur Hour.
You got-
It's fully spelled out.
Carl, I'm just and also, guys, I give Carl, I'm just glad to see what you look like in human form and avatar form. You look great, man.
You're a very handsome man.
Oh, thank you.
You look like Jesus from The Walking Dead.
Oh my god, it's Tom Payne. Shit.
How many times do you get that, man?
What, the I look like
Jesus.
Jesus? My family tells me that almost every day. My brother said that I should make a comic book called The Adventures of Young Moses.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, Brad, let's do this. Love it.
I was probably gonna win.
I love it.
Thanks.
Look, Brad's is so good. I just thought it was like his normal icon.
No, it's not my normal.
I thought that just was his avatar. Damn.
No, it's just really good.
Guys, Brad kills it, and you know he's going to be on Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition tonight. Vote Brad.
Yeah, if you want to come and hang out,
I
watch
think
the
I'm
show.
gonna vote Brad.
I put the link. I put the link in the chat today. So if you want to come hang out and talk to me anytime, Pencil for Life on Twitter, Facebook, and website, also YouTube. So
Yeah, I might have to check out Drawn and Quartered tonight.
yeah, come check out. It's gonna be a fun time. They're doing Frank Miller style Batmans tonight.
Nice.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
I'm trying to. Well, that's the pros. The fan edition. We have to do the same thing. Whoever wins goes to pro for the next week. So.
No, love it, Brad. And guys, Brad just got his Pencil for Life handle on YouTube official. So you're YouTube certified.
I'm YouTube certified. Yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy the last couple weeks. Like,
dude, it's been growing.
70 something followers in the last 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
Very nice,
Good, man.
Yeah, and then we have huge news dropping on my channel on Sunday.
Is it the news that I know?
Yeah.
Do you guys? It's going to be super cool stuff that Brad has on his
drop
channel.
the link for your channel in the chat box there so I can go sub it right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go sub it too.
In fact, why don't we just all drop links in the, and sub each other up?
No, you can. You can.
Put it in the comments.
I got something.
Well, I'll be listening tonight when I'm towing cars.
And then
I had a Corvette. I was trying to vote and I had a Corvette. I'm like, damn it! I'm like sitting there with my phone and towing this car.
Voting for Tyler. All right, Andrew. Dude, we got Pikachu. Oh, dude, you were gonna do a Deadpool Pikachu thing.
Pikachu.
Peekaboo.
Oh, look at Peekaboo. Jesus. He's so adorable.
Oh my stars. Yes.
Wait, I don't see it. Where's it?
Everybody put your links in the chat. I'm gonna sub to all y'all.
All right, I'll put my link in the chat.
I don't know how to do that, but you could probably find Get Valiant.
Go to your channel, you copy your URL, and then you paste it in the chat.
I'll do it for you, Eric.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Because I was not going to be able to handle that.
No, you're good. I'm doing it right now. I'm subbing to all you guys right now. Ding. Andrew, are you going to finish that? By the way.
Like I can try, before I post it up, but like I just didn't have enough time to like.
Oh yeah, for sure. But dude, I think you should post it up. That's some good fan art.
Mm-hmm.
That's freaking awesome.
Then
I want to see a crossover of like Detective Pikachu and Pikachu.
Oh,
and
you
they can be voiced by Ryan Reynolds.
They both are.
All right, and then finally, guys, hold on. I have to accept everyone's channel things. There's mine with the lady pose.
Well, you made me mod, Tyler. I can do it for you.
Oh, thanks. There's my Deadpool. Yeah, I made a couple people mods. I didn't know you could do that, but it makes my job easier. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for doing that, for hanging out. Thanks everyone who was watching, and like I said, if you ever want to come on the show, you can always hit me up on Twitter. We'll have you on. If you want to be on the creator hangout, we have a good time. If you want to be on the show and you want to promote your comic, tweet me, DM me. Let's make this happen. We always have a good time. We always have a good discussion. We try to keep everything civil here. I think this is a good place to have discussions and to, agree and disagree with each other and be civil about it. So thanks everyone for doing that and respecting my channel by doing that, because man, have I been on some channel streams where they are so rude and bad to each other. And then I have to I kick myself out because I'm like, that's not good.
That is the state of the internet.
Yeah, exactly. But guys, I think all of our art is definitely improving.
What about mine, Tyler?
That's fantastic.
Originally, you drew what was basically like a boxy stick figures, so that is an improvement.
And Eric, dude, you showed me last week. You were like, this eye took me 5 hours, and now you did that. So Eric, freaking good job.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. If you want to come on the channel, hit me up again. And then also, all these guys, they're awesome creators. Their links are in the chat. So subscribe to them and hit them up. Peace out. And we will have an episode on Friday. That's tomorrow. Ooh. Either Friday or Saturday. It's not going to be a live stream, but Brad had me go to the comic book store and I interviewed a bunch of creators, and they're going to give some awesome advice on what to do, making comics. So
I
awesome
think Brad is the LCS that you go to. That's awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brad, did you get that tattoo?
Get it on February. Sorry, not February. The 13th of this month. We got double booked, so we had to reschedule. So 13th, the tattoo is coming.
What's the name of your comic shop?
What was that?
What's the name of your shop?
The shop I worked at is called the Dragon's Keep in Orem.
And where's that located at?
Orem, Utah.
Okay, guys, if you're in the Utah area, go see Brad for some comics, man.
Yeah, dude, we got 4 stores. So.
Oh yeah, there's one right next. The Provo one is right next to my house, but my hold's with Brad, so I can see Brad.
Hey, what are you getting a tattoo of?
Captain America.
Oh, yeah.
Old school cap.
Isn't it because you lost a bet? You lost a bet.
No. So what happened was during that event where you were interviewing everybody, one of the girls there who had a tattoo shop there, my friend runs it. His wife was like, "Hey, I want you to draw my new tattoo." I'm like, "All right, cool." But I drew it really large. She's like, "If I have to get it this large, you're getting a tattoo." So I kept drawing it large and it got larger. So now I have to get a tattoo.
Did she get it? Did she get? Did she get it?
Yeah.
Guys, it was Brad drew the most awesome My Little Pony.
Yeah,
I got to see that.
I'm not going to judge.
Well, I did it my style. I didn't do it the cartoon style. I did it my way.
That's why I want to see it. I want to see.
It was a rainbow dash. So.
But Brad, you're getting a Captain America.
I am getting Captain America with the potential of doing the whole sleeve.
Damn.
So it's going to be Cap
do me
with
a
the
favor.
flag, and then the flag can run up the whole arm. So yeah.
Do me a favor and do not get a tattoo of the Rob Liefeld Captain America.
Oh my God!
Do it just to tick him off.
permanently put art on your body to tick Andrew off.
Yeah.
Make it the cat with the ridiculously large pecs.
Every day that you wake up, you look at your arm and be like, "Take that, Andrew."
He'll take shit for that for the rest of his life.
We're gonna try to stream it though on Thursday. So
Pencil for Life, guys. YouTube.com/Pencil for Life. Let's see Brad go through. That might be the creator hangout. Is we will all just sit there and commentate on this tattoo being made.
Oh yeah, we have to place bets on how many F-bombs are dropped.
Actually, no. So, he already hit me with the needle because I wanted to know what it felt like beforehand. So he put some saline in it and then hit me with the needle. So I could, no, I didn't feel a thing.
Oh. Depends on where you get it, I guess.
Well, there's that, but he's like, it will get a little bit raw as you keep going over the areas, back and forth. So I'm expecting that, but I'm going in for a one and done type thing.
Dang.
I mean, it's just the small one on the forearm. It's going to take, they said about 4 hours, maybe 5. Yeah, and then after that, I won't have to do it again for a while.
Like you're doing it like they're gonna put the blacks and all the colors in as well.
Yeah.
Holy crap! That's gonna be fun.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, all right, so guys, to end this episode, Carl, do you want to do the honor of telling me when to start and stop with the cards?
Oh, sure.
Well, what's the deal with the cards?
This is how we pick who we draw.
That's how we select who we draw.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
All right, so tell me when to start and stop.
I really want Superman.
2, 1, go. Stop.
All right, guys, we are drawing. It's a Joker. It's a wild. Carl, who do we draw? You can pick.
Superman.
Who do we draw?
Ghost in the Shell.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go super hipster and stuff on you guys. Wash tubs.
What's wash tubs?
It's an old comic strip. We're all drawing wash tubs.
Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me find it.
What the hell?
First name Wash, last name Tubbs. It's real.
Wait, hold on. Wash Tubs Comics strip. Okay, here we
Show
go.
the screen. Yeah.
I will show the screen. Wash Tubs.
I was hoping for something like Black Cat or Black Widow. I'm like, yeah, I'm in on this.
Any sexy lady, right?
Okay, hold on. So is this Wash Tubs?
Yeah, Wash Tubbs and Captain Easy.
Or comics.
Hold on. All right, I think I spelled Wash. All right, Wash Tubs and Captain Easy. All right, and Captain Easy.
There it is. Pop right up for you.
It's an old adventure comedy comic strip.
So it's these two.
Yep.
Which one's Wash Tubs?
I can't remember. It's
Dude,
been.
Tubbs is the big guy. Come on.
I believe. Let's see. Well, Tubbs is the comet. He's the comedic part of the duo. Actually, let's see. Weird. I remember him being drawn. Yeah, they're drawn more like that, and that I believe that's Tubbs right there.
So that's Wash Tubs.
I can't remember.
All right, everyone. I will over the weekend. I will find.
I just remembered this existing.
Is this Wash Tubs?
That guy. That's Wash Tubbs right there. The
This
guy
is
with
Wash
the
Tubbs?
glasses. Yeah, the glasses guy.
Oh my god!
And he goes on adventures.
And this is Captain Easy.
Yep.
Oh my stars! Okay, guys, we're drawing Wash Tubs. Okay, I'm gonna write that down on the card so
I
that.
have to write that one down, Tyler.
Yeah, I don't think I got to write it down. I think
Eventually, Tubbs was completely phased out of the strip too. It just became Captain Easy because nobody thought Tubbs was cool.
Oh my stars!
I do not know why, but every time I look at him, I think of he looks a lot like Mineta from My Hero Academia.
Holy crap! You're right. He does look like Mineta.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Popeye.
Yeah, it's a Popeye feel to it.
that era, you know.
Yeah, that
All
kind
right,
of
everyone, do Wash Tubs in your own style.
like olive oil would
I'm
fit
just
in.
gonna draw Mineta.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. With next week, Thursday, we're drawing Wash Tubs. All right, peace.